members of the public and our customers forward them for those nominations. So congratulations to Grant and congratulations to that team. And with that, Mr. Mayor, I move the report.
Are there any questions or brief comments on the report? Councillor Orwell.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd just like to apologise to Councillor Graham because I should have attended a meeting with him on member development and something cropped up at the very last moment. I was looking forward to that meeting and I'm really sorry that I couldn't be there, but I hope it was a successful meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Harvey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just want to say a big thank you to my team today. I was honoured to be invited to attend Lynn Gascoigne and David Beverley's training today, and the wonderful apprentices today. I've got Joe, James, Luke, Chris and Ryan in my team, and you've done a great job. So I'm sure that you would appreciate that how a council run, how the council set the budget, and because you are the future of this council, so we should work our best for your interest. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other questions or brief comments on Councillor Graham's report? If not, thank you, Councillor Graham. Moving on to the portfolio holder for Culture, Leisure and Sport. Councillor Miss Spade, would you please introduce your report to Council?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As it's the Easter weekend, I just thought I'd give people a few ideas about what they might like to do this weekend. Pontefract Castle is well worth a visit. For the first time now, visitors can explore the whole of the site. We've got new pathways, making it accessible, railings and planting. And in the course of the restoration, we've discovered many things which are now open to the public for the very first time, some of which have not been seen for hundreds of years. So I think the St George's Day celebrations this weekend, and certainly it will be a good day out for families. If you'd like to go to Yorkshire Sculpture Park, as Mr Mayor mentioned, a new visitor centre and gallery, the Western, has been opened. It's a beautiful building, and inside you will see an exhibition devoted to exploring the history of sculpture, and this is being co-curated by the YSP and our museum service, and indeed most of the items on display are from the council's collection. Whilst you're there, you could go walking, because I want to remind everyone that this is Wakefield's year of walking, and we're trying to get everyone up and about. I know some of us might be at the moment, but please continue your walking. Please get out. It's one of the easiest and the best ways of getting healthy. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions or brief comments on Councillor Miss Spade's report? Councillor Stansby.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. Just to say, Jackie, we've spent the morning with what we've renamed as the Chocolate Parenting Committee at Pontefract Castle, and yes, it looks amazing and very enjoyable, impressive, even to the medieval music in the ladies' loo. But yeah, no, it's great. Fabulous, thank you.
Councillor Graham.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. I'd just like to say, Jackie, thank you for the work that's been done on Sandal Castle. As part of the Friends of Sandal Castle, it's great to have it open again to the public. On May the 5th, we're doing a medieval fun day where we have knights in armour and archery and all sorts of things coming on from 10:30 till 4. So it's great to have the castle open again to the public, because everybody really loves it up there, and it's really good for the district. Thank you very much.
Are there any other questions or brief comments on Councillor Miss Spade's report? If not, thank you, Councillor Miss Spade. The next report is the portfolio holder for Communities and Environment. Councillor Mrs Cummins, would you please introduce your report to Council?
Yes, thank you, Mr Mayor. Just a couple of things I want to mention, but I too want to linger on Monica and the time that she's been on this council and the effort she puts into her community. Monica and I came on at the same time, and I remember being at the back of the planning bus. We were like two naughty kids trying to tell each other what we ought to be doing, and I don't think either of us knew what we should be doing, and that was back in 2004. So all the very best for the future, Monica. We will miss you, but hope to see you, obviously, again around and about. I want to pay testament also to the volunteers across this district. The Keep Britain Clean campaign, or Stop the Drop-In, certainly in our district, has seen over 600 bags of rubbish collected by 269 volunteers and a total of 27 hours committed to actually doing that. And it's still going on. And even though we're in the campaign, I'm hoping that community groups, and I'm sure that everyone in here will be encouraging community groups, because we all go out and do it, to try and keep our district tidy. With some good news yesterday about a fly tipper that's been prosecuted for fly tipping in the Notton area. Again, this is this council actually saying we will not allow this to happen in our district, and if we catch you, we will fine you, or we will crush you, and we will crush your vehicles. And I also, along with other councillors, went to the apprenticeships seminar this morning, and all I have to say is, in future, the council is in terrific hands. So thank you. With that, I move with the report.
Are there any questions or brief comments on the portfolio holders report? Thank you, Councillor Mrs Cummins. The final Cabinet Members' report is that of the portfolio holder for Transport and Highways. Councillor Morley, would you please introduce your report to Council?
Yeah, thank you, Mr Mayor. Mr Mayor, I was with the apprentices this morning. For all your input, thank you so much. Thank you for the positive comments on Transport and Highways. I'll speak to you about the unpositive comments later on. Thank you very much for that. It's all good to get a bit of positive criticism at times. Mr Mayor, on my report you can see, and you will have seen out there, highways are very busy at the moment with the additional funding that the council's given, plus the government. We're very busy repairing our roads. We're continuing what we've always done, trying to make sure and maintain the A and B roads, some of the best within this region, but also lift the unclassified roads, the road network where the majority of people live, and try to fetch them up to a better standard, and we're continuing doing that over the next 12 months. I'd also like to pay tribute to the Public Rights of Way team. It's a small team. It's a team that doesn't get a lot of praise, but my God, do they look after a massive amount of our network. And they've been very busy these winter months repairing a lot of that network, and there's some examples of that in my report, so I do pay tribute to them. And finally, Mr Mayor, Monica, even though we've been from different parties, can I just personally thank you for the way you've always been so welcoming to me in this council chamber, the friendly attitude you've always give, and always getting above party politics. Monica, I do class you as a friend, and I wish you well for the future. Thank you very much, Mr Mayor.
Are there any questions or brief comments on Councillor Morley's report? Councillor Harvey.
Just want to thank Councillor Morley for organising the Highway and Transport Market on the 1st of April. That was an excellent event, and I have learned an awful lot in that 3 hours time. Thank you so much.
Are there any questions or brief comments on Councillor Morley's report?
It is the third time you've now thanked me for them drop-in sessions, Councillor Harvey. I do like you are taking on the mantle of spokesperson for all services within the Conservative group. But thank you, I'm glad you learned something as well.
Are there any other comments or questions on Councillor Morley's report? Thank you, Councillor Morley, and that concludes the Cabinet Members' reports. Agenda item 9 is to deal with any questions made by members. No questions have been submitted. The final agenda item is to deal with any motions proposed by members. No motions have been received. That was the last item on the agenda. Thank you, colleagues, for your attendance. The next meeting is the annual council and mayor making on the 23rd of May 2019. I now declare the council meeting closed.